He'll still be alive right now if you niggas ain't gas him up. Give my shorty stingers and guns, I tell them slap for nothing. Everybody with this gang ain't shit, so they ain't down for nothing. If she don't fuck on.
Hi, my name is Nadine, and I'm in the Navy, and I've been in the Navy for almost 2 years. And oh my God, I forgot to say welcome to my YouTube channel. So rude of me. But anyways, welcome. I meant to start this YouTube channel like a while ago, but I been super busy and I had technical difficulties. And oh yeah, I was also in a mini deployment on the USNS Comfort to South America. But now that I'm back, I could finally start my channel. And I'm gonna talk about a lot of things. Me being in the Navy, growing up Haitian, my locks, and being in the Navy with locks, and being a young black female in the Navy, also with locks. So I started my locks last year in July 28th to be exact. July 28th of 2018. And I believe 2 or 3 weeks before I started my locks, that's when the Navy pulled out, well, not pulled out, but changed their instructions on females having locks now. Yay! I was waiting for that, cause just being in the military with natural hair itself is hard. It's very hard. Natural hair care products are expensive, and I feel like they purposely make these products expensive because they know that it's the black community that invests in these products the most. But that's a topic for another day. But anyways, I started my locks. Well, I did my locks, and then, darn, I can't even speak. I did my locks 4 times. It was the first time doing my locks on my own. I like doing my hair by myself. That's something I like to do because it's just I don't like wasting my time at the hair salon, and I'm just I grew up in a hair salon, so I learned different things and I know how to do different things, and I'm a fast learner, so I go on YouTube and or natural hair pages on Instagram, and I learn how to do stuff like that. And I do lots of research. I enjoy reading, so I do nothing but read majority of the time. And before I had locks, my hair was all natural and it was out. I grew my hair out, actually. It grew. So I trimmed, I had a history of trimming my hair or cutting it short, but not the big chop. That's something I want to do one day, but not now. I'm scared because I hear my mother's voice in my head, because I remember maybe my sophomore, junior year in high school, I'm like, Mom, I want to do a big chop. I was still a natural, but I just wanted to cut my hair very short, because she always cut her hair very short, and then she lets it grow super long, and then she cuts it again. and it looks good on her, and that's something I love. Like, I feel like women look great with being bald. Well, not literally, but even literally, women look good bald. But when I told my mom the idea of cutting my hair like that, she's like, you don't have the head shape for it. And I was just like, what do you mean? She's like, your head is shaped like a bird. And I'm just like, well, there goes the idea of cutting my hair. So I think that's why I'm still scared, because I'm insecure of what I would look like. Because I hear her thoughts. Well, her voice, that little voice in my head, or that little person over my shoulder, and it's her making fun of me. Like, my mom's brutally honest, and I'm a brutally honest person too, but my mom, she's just like over the top. Like, she gives no fucks either. Excuse my language. I like to curse, but I don't think my family knows that. But I hope you guys are not offended, and if you guys are, then don't watch my channel. Sorry, not sorry. But so before my locks, I had a doo-doo brown color hair, and then I dyed it to like a normal people dark brown. And then I was like super pumped, and then I straightened my hair to see how fast my hair grew. And by the way, I'll do a video on that, on hair care and how I grew my hair. I'll show before and after results. But back to the point. I colored it and people didn't really notice. I was like, oh my gosh, I colored my hair. You guys like it? They're like, where? And I'm just like, you don't see? Like, let me go step out in the sun. And they're like, just a little. And I'm just like, well, okay, it doesn't even matter. But I could still see the difference, because it's my hair. Like, I'm used to my hair. And then I always wanted to color it like a lighter brown, or like a reddish brown. And but I just never got the chance to. So then after I came back from my mini deployment, I'm like, okay, let me color my hair. I colored it like, darn. It was, I bought it at the hair store. It's like a at-home hair color kit. It was like, oh, it was burgundy. That's what it was. And then my hair came out like super bright red, and I'm just like, I hope my senior chief don't see this, because my senior chief, let's just say that no matter what I did with my hair, either her or someone in the Navy always had a comment to say about it. And that's also what I'm going to talk about in throughout my channel. Life in the Navy. Being a young black female. But like the results of the burgundy, like my roots were like, took majority of the color, but then the ends of my hair, they were like somewhat an okay red, and then it was dark brown or black. And I'm just like, bruh, I didn't think I needed that much dye on my actual locks, because I used like 2 boxes on my head, and it's like my roots took majority of the color. But after like my second wash, I noticed now my hair is like brown. Like, I don't know if you can see it. It's like there's like a tint of red here and there, but it looks more of like a light brown like I wanted. But I think I want the locks to be brown, like the light brown of how my roots are, than my roots actually being that light. But I think it's alright for my roots to be that light, because I could see like the new growth, and I don't know if you guys could see it, like there's a little bit of new growth, and I'm like, wow, my hair grows fast, because I dyed this like 2 weeks ago. And so it makes it easier for me to see the growth process of my hair. And that's another reason why I colored my hair, so I could see the new growth easier. Because I felt like when my hair was dyed the dark brown, it was hard for me to see the new growth. Like, I was constantly seeing my hair, and people were like, oh, your hair grew, or it's growing. And I'm like, oh, thank you. But then in my head, I'm like, I don't really see it. But now it's just like, oh, okay, I see it. And while I was on deployment, every time I retwisted my hair, I took pictures and videos to see the progress. And when I first locked my hair, I took pictures and videos so I could look back on. But when I first locked my hair, I used Eco Styling Gel, and that was a no for me. I mean, I enjoy using Eco Styling Gel back when I was all natural, because all I used when I was, like, my hair was out was a little bit of Eco Styling Gel for the front to brush it for when I put my hair in a bun, and mainly coconut oil and water. And I used Carol's Daughter, the hair care line, and I really like the cocoa cream intense moisture and softness. It restored it helped my curls bounce back from the first time I dyed my hair. And this almond milk, because by Carol's Daughter, it smells really good. It smells really good. And I learned about this one from my friend back in Corps School in Texas in the Navy, because it's a hair mask. So I used it because after I dyed my hair, my curls went I was like, oh my god, where did my curls go? And I used this as the hair mask, and then I rinsed my hair, and then I used the Shea Moisture Strengthen and Restore Leave-In Conditioner, and that grew my hair a lot, actually. And then the second time I locked my hair, because the first time it got what's the word? It got ruined, because my chain of command decided to, PT 3 times a week, and on Mondays, they make us go in the pool. And guess whose hair got ruined in the pool? Me. And then the second time, I used the Eco Styling Gel again, and I'm just like, okay, I'm not really feeling this. It looks flaky, but it's not flaky. And then it also looked dry, but it wasn't dry. And it just, it didn't have that bounce. It looked so dead. Now, I could do this, and I couldn't do that. It looked terrible. I mean, it didn't look that bad. But to me, I have high expectations for myself with everything. I'm a perfectionist, so to me it looked terrible. And then the third time, I used the Jamaican Mango and Lime Locking Gel, and then it was working, but then my hair, it was super complicated to lock. So I washed my hair, and I was like, forget it. So I used the Locking Firm Wax, and it's a real Jamaican beeswax with blue mountain honey. and it also smells really good. And it worked. My hair started locking. And then for when I do my retwists, I have this spray bottle, put some water in there and some coconut oil, and I use this coconut oil. I use coconut oil for everything: my teeth, my eyebrows, my hair, my skin. It actually helps eczema too, because I have eczema and it helps. And the reason why I started using the coconut oil and water to retwist my hair is because I started watching this YouTube video about this lady. She had locks in her hair for like a few years, and she took her locks out, and her hair's like super long now. But she used the water and like oils to like add some moisture to her locks. When your locks like look unalive, you just spray the ends like a couple times a week, just the ends, to put in moisture. And you know, water adds the moisture, and the oils are what seals in the moisture. And a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think like, oh my god, oil, pomade, let me grease the scalp. No, it's water that adds moisture, and the oils seal in the moisture. So, and plus, when I was putting my hair in buns, I used to just use water and coconut oil, and my hair was super manageable. And I just add a little bit of Eco Styling Gel on my edges so they could be laid, you know. And so far, I am still using the water and coconut oil. And then I use the locking firm wax on the ends of my hair, because it's like hard for it to lock, and this part really bothers me. Like, I don't know what I did, but it'll go away. But see, like, you can see that it's not locked all the way, but at least it's not going through its budding phase anymore, because that was really making me upset. The budding phase is like where a part where your hair is like locking and it's like splitting into two. Like, the back used to do that a lot. And to be honest with you guys, I didn't think my locks were gonna be that big. I didn't want them small, but I don't think my hair is in regulations either for the navy, because I think they're too big, because it has to be 1/4 of an inch in diameter, and I think it's a little bigger than that. But if they say something, I'm just gonna throw my wig on top of it. Like, I reached the point where I'm like, I don't care, I'm gonna just throw a wig on top. But that's not always gonna help, because my locks are growing, and I have 48 locks in total, just 48. So for now, they could fit under the wig, but as they grow, it's gonna be harder for my wigs to lay flat and all. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. Because when I was on the ship, a senior chief as well commented on my hair, saying that the locks are too big. I'm telling you, no matter what I do with my hair, someone in the Navy always got a comment on my hair. But thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. And I hope to enjoy. I hope you guys enjoy my journey on my first YouTube channel with me. I hope I'm not too awkward either. But thanks, guys. Bye.
The first night off the rip, ain't bound to nothing. If I ain't got time for loving my kids, then I ain't got time for nothing. Then I